out.
Hello. I think that's it. We're away.
Are we
I
live?
just accidentally nearly ended the stream, so never mind. Oops. Yeah.
Hello everybody.
Should be. There she is, man.
Hi everybody. Session 5 already. Don't know where the time's gone. So I think most of you are aware. Well, those of you who are getting the meals delivered today, we are doing a chocolate cake, and we are also doing a cottage pie today. All right. So, any questions as we go along, fire away in the chat. I'm going to start with the chocolate cake first, just because it's going to need time to cool down before we can put the topping on. But the chocolate cake, we've got two unusual ingredients in this today, so I'm trying to get a little bit of veg in every meal that we do. And so the main cake's got sweet potato in it, which initially you go, oh, that doesn't go with chocolate cake, right? But honestly you don't taste it, it just adds to the texture. And then the top bit, the icing, it's actually got avocado in, and it really makes it fluffy and creamy. So trust us on this, it's been tried and tested. Most of the office staff who have been in and out picking things up and working from there have they've tried and tested it as well, and it's all been good. Yeah, and I've had the thumbs up there off here. The meat had a slice, and he's hoping there's some leftovers. So what I'm going to do to get started, because I need to cook the sweet potatoes, I'm going to get these cooked straight off in the pan, because they need to boil off first, so I mash them up. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I don't know who's in the chat, Dan. I don't know, actually I can't see anything. I don't know if you want to keep
Charlotte,
this.
Geraldine, Lynn, Victory is in.
Excellent. Oh, we've got a few in then. Hello everybody, good morning. It's pretty chilly today, isn't it, actually? It's quite a cold day. So I'm just peeling my little spuds there. I'll be doing a lot of peeling today. I've got loads of veg to chop up later on. The cottage pie. So the recipe, you need, I always just use an actual cup as well. So you need a cup of sweet potatoes. So I always think it's roughly about 3 small sweet potatoes. Obviously if you're going to get them massive sweet potatoes, one was just going to be enough. But don't get hung up on measuring it out, and that's where I think you just have to just use your instinct. So it's roughly 3 medium size. So that's roughly about the size of my hand there. Keep us updated if there's any questions, Dan.
Jonathan, Caroline.
Oh, hello Jonathan. Jonathan loves cottage pie. I hope you like Auntie Mel's cottage pie.
Find out one.
I know, he likes Auntie Mel's pizza. It's the only pizza that he'll eat. We made it once when he was over cooking with us. Made the bread, and then he did all these toppings. I don't think he'd ever tried mushrooms before, but he wanted mushrooms on it for some reason. Cheese and tomato, and he loved it. So I've already got me water in the pan today just to speed these up. So we've got 8 deliveries today, fully booked again. Next week I believe is full already as well, it's filling up. But we've got a reserve list for the week after, so if anybody's watching today and they've not had a meal delivered yet, then please get in touch, because there might be some spaces next week if it doesn't fill up. If not, you'll definitely get on the week after, so let us know. And don't forget to fill out our survey and let us know what the meals you'd like to see as well.
Hint, Dan. Paste it in the chat. Hint. Hint.
I know we don't get much feedback from the chat when Dan's manning it.
Try to do what?
Well,
You should know better than to try and do work.
it's not time for that, Dan. Maybe see if you can you get the chat on the laptop and then
I
watch
can.
it.
If you give,
I'll tell you everything that comes on.
I'll drop the.
Terry's in now.
Hi Terry. Terry's our delivery driver today, so if you are getting a meal delivered, look out for Terry. Doing us a huge favour. I might give you an extra portion, Terry.
So I expect 5 pieces of chocolate cake for my family.
See what I can do. You know, the recipe does say it makes 8, but I think you can get about 12 portions out of it. In fact, I think we went further than that on the last cake. It's actually a really good cake. Right, so the potatoes are in. Gonna stick the oven on 180 just so that heats up. I've already, this is the only bit I'll put butter in. I've just put a little bit of butter around the outside just to stop anything sticking. And what I do with this tin, the bottom bit comes out, so I always just put the paper on the bottom, and then when it comes out, all I can do is clip the tin, unclip it,
I don't know if you can see that.
lift it up, and put it over the other side to cool off. So I think that's quite handy to do that.
Let's have a look at the tin quickly.
Yeah, it's the only place I'll put butter today. We're not putting any butter in this recipe, and we're not putting any sugar in this recipe as well.
No.
We're adding oil and we're adding avocados, which you're going to get a lot of fat from. Your sugar's going to come from maple syrup today, alright? So we have got maple syrup in there. But overall, it's quite a healthy dish. So what I need to do is put all my dry ingredients in one bowl.
This is the time to make.
And
This
then
is the time to make the transition.
all my wet ingredients in the other bowl.
There's a lot of cables going on today.
Terry's already got the engine running, and Lynn's would like to be on the reserve list.
I've already put you down, Lynn. Lynn's already on my reserve. In fact, you might get a place next week, but I need to wait and see, because I've got another organisation who is booked next week for them, so that's been booked in a while. But if you don't get in next week, Lynn, you'll be definitely on the week after, so 2 weeks today, and we'll get your forms sent out as soon as I know which course you're on for that one. Oh god.
Zenny and Finn are on, and they say
Oh, hello lads!
they could probably only get 2 portions, brownie portions, out of the size of that tray.
Hello Lennon, hello Finn! They call me their Auntie Melons.
Oh.
Yeah. You've not got a good angle there, and see what angle you've got me on the screen, that's terrible.
What do you mean?
So I don't weigh this again. I just fill my cup up so I know that I've got the same amount as a sweet potato. Alright. Oh, well, actually, I'm going to get my sieve out. I'm going to put a bit more air in the cake.
We've also got Ella and Ava watching.
Yay! The whole tribe's in today. The Hardy girls are watching. I hope these have been good for your mum. Auntie Melons is cooking. And Jonathan's be saying, Auntie Melons? Who's Auntie Melons? Right, so we've got the flour in, we need to add the cocoa powder. So this is just half a cup. So we've got a full cup of self-raising flour. I don't need that anymore, so that's going to go out the way. Cocoa powder, we need half a cup.
Half a cup.
Half a cup. So how many's in the chat altogether then today? We've got a few in.
12 at the minute, but I think a lot of people are watching together.
Brilliant.
Terry, you should turn your engine off, it's going to take a while.
Yeah, Terry, don't put any pressure on us. I hope Lennon and Finn have been good boys as well. Not driving their dad wild. Right. Oh, I love the smell of this. Oh, this just smells like chocolate cake on its own. So cocoa powder. So we'll put half a cup in the actual cake, and then the topping itself has half a cup as well. Pour a little bit more than half a cup because I think it's important to have a chocolatey. But as I said before, use your gut. Don't worry about weighing everything all the time. You can get hung up on weighing things, and I think you just have to go with your gut. Alright, so Nathan's slapping his stomach. Yep, we need a little
Always go with your gut.
packet of baking powder or soda. Put that in as well. These little packets are brilliant. One packet with a full cake. And you get about 6, I think, in the pack what you buy. Some of them are bigger, some of them really like a pack of 10 or something like that. So that's that. And then the other thing we need is just, I'm sure there's a little bit of salt in there. So I normally just go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I'll put in there. It says 1/4 teaspoon, but again, use your noggin and it always works out fine. Give it a little stir, and that's all your dry ingredients together. Alright, that was easy enough. Not a lot of thinking with that. How does that smell? Chocolatey.
Good.
Alright, so just put that to one side. Potatoes are boiling away there now. Can go to one side, and then we're going to add all the wet ingredients together now. So let me have a little look. Actually, I'm going to put the wet ingredients in a jug because I need to pour it in with the sweet potatoes once I've mashed them up.
Geraldine's asking how much is in the packet.
Of the cocoa powder.
The baking powder, I think.
Probably.
Oh, the baking powder. It's roughly about a teaspoon. Yeah, there's not a lot. In the cocoa powder, I've got 250 grams in a box there, so one box is probably going to do the full cake. But I thought I'd get 2 just in case. Can't have enough chocolate cocoa powder. We'll move the avocados because they're going to go on the top and later. Right, we need 3 eggs in this recipe.
They're not goose eggs?
No, they're not the big white ones that I had last week. They were good for scrambled egg then though.
You've been like pilfering ostrich nests and that.
No. Oh, nice. The shells were really like thin on them. I think when an egg cracks easy, it means it's fresh. That's what people say. maybe just make stuff up.
You just made that one up. Like,
yeah.
By people, do you mean you?
Me.
Just
me. Just me. Give these a beating. So in with the eggs, we can put a teaspoon of vanilla essence. You just get these from the supermarket, only about 80 pence or something like that. But I've gotten quite a few desserts out of that and it's still 3/4 full. So they do last a while.
Get a bunch of different flavours as well.
You can, you
Like
get
salt
caramel.
caramel
Oh, you're on my boat, yeah, you're on my wave.
Yeah.
This is the popular one though. You're on my boat.
And the wave.
Was that funny?
Where's the boat, can't I?
I'm not getting on the wave.
I've just put a little bit more than I need to there.
That's
I'm
right, man.
laughing.
It'll be fine.
My God. Don't make me laugh when I'm cooking.
You did this yesterday when you were like, well, you're born, you're bald. And I was like, what do you mean? You can't do this to us again.
Oh man, behave yourself.
I physically cried yesterday for about 10 minutes.
Stop it. Right. So maple syrup, rather than pour it in the cup, I'm looking at that and I think 3/4 of it would give us half a cup, because we're putting half a cup of this in, but half goes in the top, half goes in the bottom. So I'm just going to pour it straight in here. And we actually have half a cup of oil as well, which seems a lot, but we're not putting any butter in. And the thing is with the oil, unlike butter and margarine, oil doesn't get to a temperature where it'll like change into a trans fat.
Cool.
The oven isn't hot enough for that to happen. If it was like over 250 degrees, it would happen like that, but it's only on 180 today, so it's not gonna, it won't go into a trans fat. So this is quite healthy that way, because we haven't got anything that's bad fat like that. So this is your sugar really, this is your sugar alternative. of oil. Half a cup of oil. People always worry about fat and things in their diet, but it's sugar that you've got to be careful on, especially if we were talking about yesterday, if anybody tuned in yesterday, we spoke about diabetes. Now that looks disgusting, I know it does, but when it's all together, that is the whole mix. And you've got your sweet potato in there and you've got your avocado in there. Trust is an expert on this. Right, we've got 8 minutes left on that, so what I'm going to do, while all that's waiting to be mixed together, so I've prepped it all, I'm going to start making the avocado topping. So I'm going to make some space, a little bit heavy. I'll put my avocados in here. This little hand blender here, my granddad had it in his cupboard for years, and I think he doesn't like to throw anything out. So sadly he passed away 2 years ago, so my nana's had a bit of a clean out, and she said, do you want it? Because I don't want it, I'll not be using it. And did you know what, I think I've used it every week somewhere, using it all of the time. It's really, really handy to have a hand blender. It cleans dead easy as well. So you want an avocado where it just scoops out, right, so it's quite brown. Don't want it where it's too soft, but when it's brown it means it's ripe. If they're green, they're not going to be soft enough. As the cat mooching around.
Bye. No,
You better not get on my bench.
He was definitely thinking about it, like
he
he was like
get wrong.
having a little look
It's
and
not
what can I
allowed,
do? What can I do to annoy you?
It's not allowed. I know he does.
Now it's just meowing at Dan, who's got his
I
headphones
think
in,
he
just
might want
completely
some
ignoring.
food. Anything more in the chat, Dan?
Terry's just asked, extra virgin olive oil, question mark.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Olive oil. It's not extra virgin.
Oh.
But I would suggest get that if you can. Things are just a little bit sparse at the minute in the shops. Yeah, olive oil.
Someone messaged the Facebook page before, I got the notification but I couldn't read it on my phone down. Something about watching the stream.
The Facebook page.
Yeah. To say that they were watching, I just don't know who it was because I couldn't see on my watch.
Right.
That looks like a really awful tribal, that. Like the one they made in Friends.
I don't think I've seen that episode.
Oh, it's a good one.
Ruined. Right.
I think it's called The Tribal, so it's not ruined. You can watch it, it's fine.
You found me off. Again.
Colin and Wendy are watching, but they can't go up in chat.
Oh, that's alright. Hello, Colin. Hello, Wendy.
For anybody that
They went out with delivery today.
For anybody that wants to join in the chat but you can't seem to do it, it's probably because you haven't got a YouTube account. So if you can sign up, it's really straightforward and it allows you to interact then.
It should say in the top right, sign in. If you click that, and you don't have an account, it'll prompt you to sign up and make one.
Oh, I need to get this in. Who's moved that?
How do you think?
Charlotte wants to know if you can use coconut oil.
Oh.
Yes, coconut oil will be
Oh.
fine, and that definitely has a high temperature. Coconut oil is really a good choice. It might change the taste of the cake a little bit because coconut, when you put that much in, you might taste it, so make sure you like it. This is the best bit. If you don't have a blender, you can use a fork. And I think it was Wendy's saying she's got some avocados, and other than making guacamole, she can't think of anything else to do with them. So you've still got them, Wendy. Big chocolate cake. All the kids would be saying, looks like slime. So this is just the topping, but you can see. What's that? Is it loud? Because the mic's right next to it.
Alright, everyone's awake now.
Everybody's awake. Apart from Diego, who's probably sound asleep.
Looks that way.
Get all these little bits out. Wow. So what the avocado does, like, don't worry, like, you won't really taste. Yeah, I will taste a little bit because I knew it was in there, but it's not. It doesn't overpower the taste. It gives it a really like creamy texture to the icing on the top. I always clean the top of this every time I use it straight away, just because nothing then sticks on it. I'm going to use it later. Right, so you can see that's really creamed up. Lovely. So we're going to add in, we've got the maple syrup and we've got the cocoa powder. And it's half a tin.
Gary's on now.
Hi Gary.
Morning.
Everyone's tuned in for chocolate cake. Even I got excited this morning when I was like, oh yes, look what I'm making today.
Also bonus. There's a cat.
Yeah, don't let him on here, I'll knock him. Give that a little stir and I'll put the maple syrup in and it'll all just come together. You watch. Use the end of this bottle. You got to think, I know it looks a lot going in, but this is getting shared between 12 portions. I've put 8 on the recipe, but when I made it the other day, like I think one portion of 8 is going to be too much for in one sitting. But you know what? Don't hold me to that. If Ethan's shaking his head, he's like, no, I could eat more. But I think personally, I think you could get at least 12 out of this. One in. See how that goes.
Where's the light through? Suddenly got like dark.
I know what happened.
I think it's gonna
All
be
of a sudden it's night time.
Looks like it might rain out there. Not a bad day for cooking when you think it's gonna pour
And
down.
it was nice before as well, like it was cold, but
Right, my sweet potatoes are done, but I'll get them in a minute. Look at this coming together. Oh my god. Look at that. And this is going to get smothered all over the top of the cake. So it's one way of getting a little bit of goodness in. So you're having something naughty, but you're also having some vitamins and minerals in your diet as well. Because avocados are really good for you. What I found as well, Ethan's definitely going to disagree with us, when I had a bit of this cake, I kind of satisfied as I didn't want any more. I think the one bit was enough.
I will not speak.
Don't speak. But I think that's because of the fat in it, fat content.
What do you mean?
With high in fat, it feels
okay.
better. If it was sugar, you'd crave more of it. There you are, look at that. Oh, yes.
To be fair, I ate it after eating 3 slices of pizza from my takeaway the night before.
Oh, well.
I was already like, I'd already pushed the boat all the way out.
Topping. Don't need that till later. So I'm going to drain these sweet potatoes, and to speed up the cooling process, I'm going to sit them in cold water for a bit. And then that way, I can get them mixed up quicker.
Rosie wants to know what weight is the maple syrup.
sweet is it? Have a little look at the grams on there.
180 mil.
180 mil.
So I don't know what that is in.
So it's probably about 250 in the whole recipe, but that's going between 12 slices. So there will be a little bit of sweetness in there.
Charlotte wonders if there are alternatives to avocado.
Charlotte, honestly, you don't taste it.
She said if you
You
can't,
could miss it out.
couldn't get avocado.
Oh yeah, because you could just miss it out. You could even just put like icing on the top of the cake.
Why is it? What's going on?
You can just put like just a plain icing, and that would do the trick. So I'm just letting them.
That's cold water now.
That's cold water, yeah. You don't really want it all going in hot, not when you're putting eggs and stuff in with it. That sharp cools down, yeah. It's quite nice, like lukewarm. Do another cake and then I'll get these whipped up. If you didn't want to use maple syrup, you could put honey in. But honey is sweeter again, so.
Spider-Man's on the stream now, apparently.
Not good.
Spider-Man.
Not Peter Parker.
Who's Spider-Man?
Yeah, must be somebody with a Spider-Man outfit.
Is it my Jonathan? Is he Spider-Man today?
Not sure.
Might be here. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? Rather than doing my blender, which I was going to use, I'm just getting my tatey masher out. I think the chopping board needs flattening. Does anybody think I don't want that? No.
That sweet potato mash is nice. Just not in a chocolate
You
cake.
wouldn't think of putting in a cake though, would you?
No.
I bet you wouldn't have eaten it if you knew what was in it.
Of course I would. I eat out.
No, you won't.
I have to
Oh,
eat
no, it's
anything.
gone off.
You have to, hang on. Can you, wait, no, sorry. I need to put the password back in, that's all.
Alright, I'll let you get that sorted while I put that in there.
Matthew's on says hi.
I'm now Mel. So what you do is,
Hi
you just
Matthew!
like whisk that up and then you
Get out the way.
do some stuff and then you put it in the oven and it cooks for like an hour
Yeah, just like that.
and then it's done. In fact, you just click your fingers
like that.
and it's
Yeah.
over. I forgot what the password is for this tablet, hang on.
Oh, come on. I didn't put it all together in case I do it wrong.
There we go. My stint in the kitchen is over. Goodbye.
Don't let him in the kitchen.
Geraldine says she's got a recipe for quark New York cheesecake.
Oh,
Is that
sounds good.
this
What
quark
does that mean?
cheese?
Yeah,
Like the big
Oh,
thing of cheese you can
yeah,
get?
it's lovely that.
big.
That'll be lovely. Right.
I don't think so.
Sweet potato
What's it
mash
called?
it up.
Is it vegan? I don't know. Let us know. I don't know. I don't know much.
Eggs. Right, so I'm going to cook.
See, look, I was doing the right thing. I was
Is
whisking
it
that.
just not concentrating?
I was whisking that, and you said no.
Yeah, but
I was doing it right.
shut up.
Rude.
It's all going to go in here together, right? So it mixes in with sweet potato. This is all the wet ingredient going in together. Oh, where's my spoon?
Jonathan's asking you questions on to the screen and wondering why you asked you.
What's he asking?
Like he's talking to the screen.
Oh, right.
Like he thinks you're on video chat.
Oh,
Not-
Jonathan, you have to tell your mum to type it. Well, like, he could probably
I think
type
you mean,
it, but you
to
might
be
have to
honest-
watch what he puts.
I think you mean Spider-Man.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know who Jonathan is.
Oh, right.
Oh, that quark is low-fat cheese.
Yeah, I don't think it's vegan. I think it's got milk in it.
So what I do, because this spoon doesn't really mix this well, I would get the blender on this. And then it mixes it right up, and then it's just, everything's blended
So what's in
together.
there now?
So that is all of the stuff that was in there. So the
Yeah.
egg, the oil, and the syrup.
Oh. And the sweet
Liam's
And
in
then
as
the
well.
sweet potato.
Says hi.
Who is?
Liam.
Hi Hi Liam! Oh, Liam's on our delivery today,
Right,
Liam and Ernie. Or Ernest, I would say Ernie. Yeah. This is your chocolate cake, Liam. I've got quite a few in the chat today, and it's quite busy. Get in there. Liam, we'll show you Diego soon. We'll put it on the camera because I know you were asking after him the other day. Everybody asks after the big lad, don't they? Right. See how sloppy that is? When you mix it with all the dry stuff, it just comes together lovely, lovely. Right, this is where the magic happens. Easy cleaned. It does have walls too. Right. So, dry ingredients. Wet ingredients, alright. So actually before I start.
Matthew says if Haytham's going to start cooking, we might end up with a chocolate mess.
Whoa!
Yes.
Whoa, me and you're supposed to be friends, Matthew. What's that about, man? I think to be honest with you, you probably end up with diabetes before you end up with a chocolate mess of that, because it'll just be sugar, and that's pretty much it. Sugar and butter.
Right, so it'll all come together soon. And normally just mix it from the middle, and then it normally picks up on the outside. But you'll see it slowly start to change into a nice chocolate mix. You could add a bit at a time if you want, but I've made this before and it does mix together quite well. You could put your blender back in if you want. I'll just go and even a food processor and blend together. It smells amazing. Haytham's like, I don't want cottage pie, I just want the cake.
There's a cottage pie, isn't there?
Cottage pie as well, yeah.
Well. Wasn't paying attention to that.
So I thought if I get the cake in first, obviously the icing's done, so it's just a matter of waiting for the cake to cool down. And then I can sort the cake out before we go. I normally make the dessert the day before, but it didn't last, did it? Everybody wanted a slice, so. I'm sure we'll manage. If it runs over a little bit, you know why. So you can see that's coming together now. You do need a little bit of elbow grease for this bit. I think if you just keep going round and round in a circle, eventually comes off the sides and all mixes together.
Matthew says it'd be better eating it than making it, to be fair.
Oh yes. Or both. You could do both, Matthew. Matthew, you would enjoy this. You should try and make it. I was telling Dan about me hiccup yesterday, Matthew, in the chat, how we'd left our team name on.
Less said about that, the better.
I know, we need to not bring that up again.
So, Geraldine's just confirming.
Yep.
It's fat-free skimmed milk, spoonable soft cheese, ideal for cooking and baking, and high in protein.
Yeah.
Quark.
For the quark, yeah. It's in a lot of Slimming World recipes. I think quark, it's quite good in cheesecakes as well.
It's also fun to see.
It's good to see, yeah.
Quark. It's like what a posh duck says.
Quark.
Quark.
Yeah. Oh, don't do any jokes. Andy, are you on the stream today? Because if you are, Haytham's took your place of joke telling. Bad joke telling.
That was a good one, what did we mean?
Oh, look at that. Oh, God. I don't want to give it away. I want to sit and devour it.
Do you even have to make, can I just eat that?
Well, you probably could, but...
It's got eggs in it, though. Like raw eggs.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
You could. There you go, look at that, all together nice. You just got to be patient and eventually it does all come together. Lovely. So all I'm going to do now is transfer this into the tin that I've already...
Bam.
That's the only bit of butter I was saying earlier that I'll use, and just to stop it sticking. So I'm just going to pour it all in there. I'm then going to stick it in the oven for, how long does it go in? 15 to 18 minutes. I did put it in for 18 before and it was fine. But what I'll do, I'll put 15 on and I'll just check it at that point.
Jonathan wants some of Annie's special pizza.
Does he? You'll have to come over and bake it with us once we can meet up again.
Lennon's confused, he said that's not Uncle Bones on TV.
No, it's not.
I think
yes, no,
I think
what?
you might need to come and show your face, Uncle Bones.
I've got too much hair to be Uncle Bones.
Not bald.
And I haven't got me weird like blind
Uncle,
guy sunglasses
Uncle
on.
Bones is hiding behind the computer. He's doing all the tech. There you are. Haytham's going to come over and show you him. Look at them hiding.
Hey, look at that. You look like a
Uncle
cartoon
Bones.
character.
Uncle Bones. Hello. Give him a wave.
You're all like hunched over like a
Uncle Dan, Uncle Bones.
like a villain.
Everybody's uncle.
He's got his blind man sunglasses on as well. Just
Yeah.
to hide his identity.
I mean, you
It's
think
in
the sun was
disguise.
out. There you go. I'll leave a bit for you here then. Oh, don't put your face.
I get a spoon, sorry. That's coming with me. That's mine now.
Right. Okay. So spread that round. And now that covers the tin. And then that goes in the oven. Oh, I'm making a right mess now, aren't I, with chocolate everywhere. Get off. Get off.
It's not on your hand
I want
or
every
face.
little bit in there. Right.
Have you just wasted a chocolate covered spoon?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, Mel!
Oopsie. Put it in there. And I said I'll put 15 minutes on and I'll come back with it. Right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a 5-minute break just while I quickly clean everything and get set up for the main course, alright? Because it's a bit of a mess in here at the minute and I need a clean air at the start.
On another note, does anybody know what Mr. Worldwide is?
Mr.
Yeah.
Worldwide? What is that?
Matthew said like Mr. Worldwide.
Like Pitbull?
Are we on a break?
What, yeah, like Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide.
Don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be back in
I'm not
5
that
minutes.
It's a very dank meme. It's been around for a little while, so we'll.
So congratulations, Jonathan.
Yeah, rude to Jonathan, rude to everyone. Right, break. Mute the old mic. Where we at? Okay, all belong. Goodbye. The mic's back on now. Hello.
Hi everyone.
You might be back in the camera if I can actually click on the scene. Yeah, there we go.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I've just started chopping the tatties just to get it ready. So the cake's still in the oven, it's got a few minutes left. We're going to make cottage pie now. So cottage pie, we're going to put potatoes and parsnip on the top. So I need to get them boiled off first so I can get them mashed up. Carrots, peas and onions are going to go in the main mix with the corn. So we'll get them cooked off after we've got the potatoes away. So I'll just keep doing these for now.
It's just showing everyone we brew. So that's what's it's very important.
I'm going to put an extra 3 minutes on the cake. Oh, didn't make it turn the oven off. Oh, what have I done there? You know, grab me one oven.
Oh, it's off now. That's a bin full of potato skins.
Oh,
Mel's broke the oven.
oh, it's because I've got. Oh, it's got this stupid timer on it. Do you know what it is? I knocked it off the other day when I was cleaning the top of it out.
Should be on Friday.
Oh, come on. Should have touched it. Hang on. These are our
Off and
really
back on.
cake.
I hear lots of beeps.
I know, but I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
There you are. I'm back on now, I think. No, it's not. Oh, what have I done here?
There's some stage
So what I
whispering
need to
going on
do,
over there as
can
well,
you-
which is nice.
There's a button at the back there, or
You
might
hold
be
that
at the
then.
top. I need to just reset the oven. Can you see it? Turn it off and then put it back on.
Where am I looking?
There's a switch at the back.
Ah, yes, I feel it. Where's the switch on?
Like just a down and up and down.
Down and up and down. Yeah,
There you
and then
go.
back on.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Thank you. And then it'll reset it. There you are.
Everyone just got a lovely shot of my face and all back there.
Right,
Which is
so I'll
nice.
put an extra minute on there. Probably
There you
need
go.
two now. Don't know what I've done there.
Like I say, if you can hear some stage whispering, don't worry about it. There's just a conversation.
Nathan's dad's been dropping some lovely pie off
Yeah.
for me tea later. He didn't make it though.
No, my mum made it. Let's get some cake cam.
Cake cam.
Cake cam.
Looking good, isn't it?
So far, so good.
But when that comes out, it needs to sit and cool for a bit before we put the icing on, otherwise all the icing will just melt off it. Has everybody come back?
Yeah, Wib's in now.
Oh, hello, Wade. Wade, you've missed the chocolate cake, but you'll be able to see it when it's done. Charlotte was saying yesterday that she's made the rice dish a few times since watching it. She must enjoy that.
What do you think of the rice dish?
Very good.
That's good. That's my dad, not a spaceman or anything. Like, just so you know.
All the
there
kids
it
that are watching, does Mo have a superhero name?
Yeah.
A weirdo.
is. Well,
Hey,
well. Safety first though. PPE and that.
Safety first.
Love a bit PPE. Oh,
Give it a rinse.
man. Get that washed. I don't know how I've become the kitchen assistant now, but here we are.
enjoy your cooking.
Thank you.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Thanks for dropping tea off.
Bye.
See you later.
Special delivery, now a tea.
My mum also did a vegetarian option, so
Yeah, there's
it's
a
corned
cheese.
beef and potato and onion and cheese and onion are the
Mine's
two
the
options.
corned beef. Not a big pie eater, but I like it when it's homemade. And corned beef would be my choice, I think, as well. Just getting these tatties on the boil.
Don't know.
They're
I
getting
like
mashed. So they
steak pie is quite nice.
I'm just not a big. I don't normally eat pie.
I try not to because it's like really bad for me.
Yes, it is. Throwing stuff all over.
Oh, chocolate cake smells very good.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh.
I'm trying to shot against the time here, because I know it would be ready to come out.
Also, for anyone wondering, the bowl tasted real nice as well.
Yeah.
It's
He
really
hasn't
good.
finished off any
The
surplus.
drills were very tasty. Went down well with my cuppa as well.
Charlotte's going to try the cookies next as soon as the baking powder is delivered.
Oh, excellent. Let us know how you get on with that, Charlotte. I do like to know how people get on.
Yeah, remember, send us a picture of what it looks like when it comes out.
I wouldn't mind a picture of your rice, Charlotte, if you ever
Yeah,
do it again.
Definitely.
Please send us a photograph, because it, you know, I like to see what you have been up to. Right, I'm going to do my last take, then I'll get it out.
Cool.
I don't know what I did with the oven before though. It's done that a few times.
Your oven's too posh and it has loads of like timers and stuff on it. I just whack it in the oven
It's
and set a
because-
timer on my phone because I don't know any better.
No, if I took the jog out, I can set it away and I know the oven will turn itself off, but
You
I
won't
still,
burn
haven't worked out exactly how to do that.
He can see you talking about him as well. Pop his little head up. Yeah.
Hi son! Hiya! Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? He's the best boy. Are you the best boy? Certainly is. Right, so there's me spuds in. Stay a boil, I'll stick them for 20 minutes to make sure that we have done. Right. Parsnips. Also a part of a mash. And then make on the top bit.
Charlotte will send you some pictures next time.
Oh, thanks Charlotte. Appreciate that. Alright, here we go. Slicing and dicing. So the parsnip and the potato go together on the top of the pie. I think the secret ingredient comes with what you put in the like the gravy mix. So we've got Worcestershire sauce. I was going to say Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce. We've got that, and then we've got a little bit of soy sauce as well. Both of them give that taste that a cottage pie would have to richen it up. And we thicken it up with a little bit of corn flour. That's what we put in to thicken it up. Need to get my cake out. Oh goodness me. Pop, pop, pop. If I don't do that, I set the alarms off sometimes. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? I can actually leave the oven on though. Actually, I'll put it on in a few minutes. So, what I need to quickly do, just go around the outside, make sure it's not stuck anywhere, and then grab a tea towel, because I don't want to take it and put it on the rack just yet, alright? So what I'm going to do is loosen this side bit on the cakes. And you can see it just pushes away from the cake, so I can just loosen that off and it should just slide up over the top. There you go, right? So I'll leave that to set a little bit before I then remove the base. And leave that to cool. So kind of put the icing on it just yet. But once the icing goes right round the side, it does smell amazing. I know. Sorry, you're not having any yet. So that can go over here out the way. Cool down a bit, but it's still sitting on that hot tray, so it will still be hot for a while. But I'm going to leave it for about 10 minutes before I try and move that tray, just to let it set. Because what you'll find with the chocolate cake as well, in the middle, it should be still a little bit gooey. It is. You would think you were having something really, really naughty. I worked it out per slice and it's still about 250 calories a slice, but you haven't got that sugar the same as you would and the butter, so you haven't got the trans fats that are going in the way you would have with some chocolate cakes, and you've got a couple of good bits in there. So it's not low on calories, it's just got a little bit more hidden goodness in there. It's hard to make a healthy chocolate cake, really. But you know what, I think everything in moderation. I just think you're allowed little treats now and again.
Plus you can do one of Rob's exercise videos and then have it as a
got
reward.
loads of fitness videos online.
Do that abs class yesterday.
Yeah.
Not be able to move like Anthony
And
for
the
about 3
stretching
months.
was on. Yeah, Anthony had a go, didn't he? Has any of you done the fitness classes yet? Has anybody had a go at it yet? It would be interesting to know.
You fuel up on your veggie rice, you do your class, and then you have your chocolate cake as your reward.
Yeah.
And obviously your cottage pie for some protein as well. It's fine.
There you go, you work this out.
Wim's asking where the famous chopping plate is.
Oh yeah,
I've
actually,
cleaned
that's
my
a
chopping
good
board
way.
with.
No, the plate. Your pizza
No,
plate.
I've seen them clean my chopping board differently so I can use it. Hey, trust Wib.
Ow.
Give me grace. These are getting mashed, so I'm not really certain they and diced. When I come to do the carrots though, I'll probably put them into little squares. Alright. Now we're doing alright for time. As long as I get this in the oven in about half an hour, we're good.
What's the cooking time
I
on
think
this
it's
one?
25 minutes,
Okay.
but I don't want to
Would
put it
you-
in the boxes of scalding hot.
Question: if I was to do it, just as a meat eater,
Yeah, big
would you cook it a little bit longer to make sure the mince is definitely done?
Oh well, yeah, you obviously make sure your meat's cooked.
Because I get scared with mince, especially after the last time I made myself ill with it before.
Did ya?
Yeah.
It's not good.
Wim's mum says cottage pie doesn't have veg like shepherd's pie. Question mark.
This cottage pie does.
There
The
you go.
difference I thought was the cheese on the top. I thought it was mainly, and I like having the parsnips in the mix. Normally I wouldn't put parsnips.
Someone said to me, is it not lamb? Is it lamb in shepherd's pie? Because it's
They're
possibly.
very similar.
Makes sense. This is Mel's version.
This is my version, yeah.
She rules this kitchen with an iron fist, so you best get used to it.
Try. It's hard sometimes.
Lynn thinks it's lamb and mince. That's the difference in the both.
Oh,
have
right.
Possibly, yeah.
But the one has, like, doesn't shepherd's pie have cheese on top as well?
It should. If it,
Sure.
if it doesn't, it should
I always
now.
put a little bit of bit of cheese on shepherd's pie. Whereas
Right.
cottage pie, it's parsnips that would go in with the potato. I
I'm,
think
I'm honestly not fussy.
they do taste similar though, they really do.
On the plus side, there's that many
shepherd's
carrots.
pie with no cheese.
On the plus side, with all the carrots, everyone will be able to see in the dark. So
Exactly.
It's alright.
It's all about your veg. Gotta get your veg in. I mean, when you get chocolate cake, you don't expect sweet potato to be in it. So there's another naughty thing I'm doing, I suppose. It's a lot of chopping. Ooh.
Could you put pre-chopped veg into this?
You could just get your
Like your
put it
frozen
in the
veg and
freezer,
that.
yeah. definitely. There's no need to get fresh all the time. Frozen's fine. You can get like mixed veg packets and things.
Like peas and that as well.
Yeah, we've got some frozen peas we're putting in. I like to chop it up nice and small because I think it adds to the texture of the dish. So I'll put the carrots and the peas and the onions in the main bit, and then I mix up these two on the top.
Because you see, I'm geek lazy and I just buy the little steam bags of veg because I can't be bothered.
Really good do. At least you're getting your veg in.
Yeah, so you could hoy them in and that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lynn thinks that cheese was an addition later, but
Was it?
agrees with Haven that there's nothing wrong with a bit of cheese.
Exactly. just with a little sprinkle on top. You'd be fine, man. You'd be alright.
There you go. I'm pleased you agree.
That carrot, don't let that one get left behind.
I'm not leaving it out. You haven't escaped. Talking to the carrots.
It's been a long few weeks, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I can't believe this is session 5 and we didn't start the cooking on the first week, so
Nope.
yeah, I'm getting used to talking to a computer screen. Yesterday I spoke to a computer screen for 4 hours. 2 live streams, and it did feel a little bit strange. Alright, need some water in this little pan.
Now what was that?
Just because a few of them are stuck on the bottom. Stop it, leave me alone.
No, I need you to explain the technique. The flick of the wrist. And
It's the Mel move.
Ah, okay. Was that like the magic wand? Like.
Like, whoop. Something like that. Can't just let us cook, can you?
No.
gotta give me grief all the way. Right. Mine, I've got to admit, I do enjoy cooking. I don't know whether I will after doing all these cooking classes, mine. If anyone's interested, we have got a couple of places left on the Fit Body, Fit Mind, and it's going to be replayed again in 2 weeks, I believe. So if anybody does want to jump on that course, let me know and we'll get you signed up, because it's a 2 session course, 4 hours, and it's dead interesting. We covered quite a few things. We covered diabetes yesterday, and it was sleep, main topic before that. And just food labels as well. And also tomorrow you can tune in 1 till 3. We've got the last session, 7 of 7.
Virtual wellbeing.
Virtual wellbeing as well. So please tune in for that if you're free. That's the last one on a Thursday with me. Alright, I'm going to chop some onions up.
Not
Here's a quiz question for you guys.
How are
So, according to, don't cheat though, but according to Wikipedia, there's shepherd's pie, cottage pie, or it's known as something else.
Oh. What?
With the abbreviation HP. So, does anybody know that? Trivia question. Shepherd's pie, cottage pie,
Horse pie?
or HP? The P's not pie, there's a clue.
Ah.
Something to do with brown sauce.
But it's also described originally as a ground meat pie with a crust topping of mashed potato, but it says it's had many variations over the years. Cooked with gravy and onions and a layer of mashed
Is
potato.
it even right? Is it hot pot?
Or is it hodgepodge?
No.
Hog something?
No.
No idea.
Hire purchase.
How did you know?
Ah, I'm dead into me finance and that.
Right, onions even.
So HP.
HP.
And it's similar to cottage pie and shepherd's pie.
Well, it's not. It's a different name for it.
Okay. Good luck to everyone.
6 characters.
Oh.
Is this for the first bit?
And then 10 characters. It's a very strange one. If you either know it or you don't, I think.
Marcy
You
patisserie.
would never guess it.
10 characters.
6 characters, then 10 characters.
Homely.
No.
If everyone's on Google, I can't get on Google to cheat.
Nah, I don't know.
Joe's not a fan of veg going in pie. He says it goes on the plate, not in the pie.
Who said that?
Joe. With Joe. You.
Oh, is he on the chat?
Are you speaking of with?
Brilliant. I'll get that leave off. Got food on the floor, isn't it? Don't show me dirty floor that needs cleaning.
What do you mean? I didn't do anything. What do you mean?
I've missed the bin quite a bit, haven't I?
A little bit, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
It'll clean. Are you going to give us the answer then, or are you just going to...
Has anyone had a go?
Lynn's thinking about it, I think.
Okay. Is it? Is it
you
like?
Googling?
Is there? No, I was on the Facebook page. Is there? Is it like a colloquialism? Is it local to an area? Would you say, or is it just like a random set of words? I feel like it's going to be one of these.
Something?
No.
I feel like it's going to be one of these things, like it's going to be like a Yorkshire thing or like a Lancashire thing, and I'm not going to know. I'm not going to know what it means.
I've just googled it and it's full, like it comes up all over BBC recipes.
Oh, okay, so it is a thing that people should know.
It's just an alternative name, really.
Okay.
And it's nothing to do with pie.
Well, this type of pie, shepherd's pie, bunch pie, too.
Oh, I'm crying again.
Uh-oh. Dan will tell you the answer, you'll feel better.
That's the onions, I can't do it. I'm having a meltdown with onions.
Okay, Geraldine's got it,
down.
but I'm not sure if you googled it.
What is it?
Okay, let me just read it a couple of times before I say it in the total wrong way.
How complicated is this?
Hatchis parmentier.
Is it Latin?
Hatchis parmentier.
Don't know about that one, like. That sounds like the Latin name for it.
Hi Joe, he's on the phone with.
You'll have to ask him if he wants to join in. He can be on a reserve list. Joe, he's not on a delivery. I don't think he's done any of our courses for ages as well. He's probably able to do everything that we offer him.
I'm gonna do a swapping now.
Right. Oh my goodness me.
Oh, why have I opened Google Play?
I'm going to pour these peas in with actually I'll put them in a couple of minutes with the carrots.
Your turn.
That's the other job right over there. Swap them over.
Oh, the mic's gone west. It's all gone wrong.
I've just added a little bit of water in with the onions there, rather than oil. But you could put oil in if you really want to.
Geraldine's saying it's the French.
Where the hell are we meant to get that?
Okay, Charlotte's got another quiz question for us.
Alright then.
Go on then.
Do we know where the saying carrots make you see in the dark comes from without cheating?
Is it not to do with what's in carrot?
Vitamin K something.
D vitamin.
It's one of them for your eyes.
No, where the saying comes from.
Oh right.
Well, like science.
Is it to do
Scientist.
with is it to do with cat eyes?
What about Bugs Bunny? He loves out like carrots.
Don't know.
Yeah. What's up there?
Got me thinking. Interesting. No idea. We're doing very
That's what you
tight.
call it, you
Got
have no
10
eyes,
minutes to get this in the oven. Not happening. Because it needs another 10 minutes to boil. I suppose it would get going, be alright. Need them parsnips to boil. So what's going on with them? Oh, I've turned the wrong one down, that's why. Hey, lumpy. Lumpy donut. Right, let's get the corn mix in. So you don't have to use corn. You could put mince in, like real mince, if you want to. I just want to avoid giving anybody bad stomach.
Or worse.
Scoop anything, right? Oh, this has gone up again here, then.
Okay. I know turkey mince is low fat as well, no?
Yeah, turkey mince is quite good.
So Lynn's had it best so far. We'll give it another couple of minutes, Charlotte, and then you can put us out of our misery. Geraldine also puts carrots and peas in her cottage pie. Apparently Joe's a great cook.
Ah. A man that can cook. Happy. So I'm going to just chuck the peas in with the carrots because all this is going to go in with the mince at some point. Once all them carrots are cooked. So I've put in roughly about 200 grams in there because I'm cooking like 2 lots. But yeah, 100 grams is what you would put in for yours, but I'm just doing double at the minute for everybody. Kitchen smells good today. Vegetable stock, so I need 400ml of veg stock. I'm going to put that in here in a bit. Heat that up on there just because I've turned it down.
Terry had turkey mince chilli last night.
Yeah,
Oh,
very good.
very good. Where was our invite?
How spicy was it? That's the main
Was
question.
it hot, Terry? Oh, you bugger! Wrong one! Ah,
Don't push it towards me.
I pressed the wrong bloody digit again.
That one's doing a one now.
That one's alright, I think. My goodness. Sorry I nearly bent you.
Yeah, it was fun.
I ate some boiled water coming right at you.
It's like a medieval siege weapon, just like pouring boiling water on a stand.
Oh dear me.
Jonathan's telling you off.
Sorry Jonathan, you got in my way. Oh, yeah, you done.
It's a good job Spider-Man's looking out for us.
Thanks Spider-Man.
Anyone else is.
Right, I'm going to put some salt and pepper in here. Just season it. And then we're going to get the veggie mix together. Right, are you them pans going to boil over while I sort this? Probably not. Can't believe it, chucked all that at you.
Just like, I don't know. That's getting closer and closer and closer.
It's on me, it's on me legs.
That's not where boiling water's supposed to be.
Right, so
Geraldine's asking if the recipes are on the Facebook page, but they're in the description.
they're in the bottom of
There's
the
a
video.
Google Drive link to them both, and they're just a JPEG, so you should be able to download them. If you're having any trouble, let us know, and we can send it to you
Yeah,
as
we
well.
can send them over, can't we?
Jerry said, sorry, there's nothing left.
Oh,
Didn't say how spicy
I
though,
know.
sorry. How spicy on a
Was
scale
it
of
hot?
1 to 10?
How hot
Hot,
are
hot,
we?
hot.
Too hot, too spicy?
I'll put one more in, we'll give it a lot of kick. See, it's one of these per 100 anyway. Down, there's another one boiling over.
And that one's on your
Multitasking.
side, so that's fine.
I'll still put it over there, I'll put the pans over.
What's this as well? I had a question. I don't know what that is.
Worcester.
Oh, is that your Worcester sauce? Very tasty.
Okay, Charlotte's answer then. In World War II, to prevent the Germans finding out about intercepting bombings on night raids they issued a press release to start for British pilots to get them to eat a lot of carrots and give them extreme night vision.
Oh.
To fool the British public and the Germans that they weren't doing that. That interesting fact there, Charlotte.
Thank you,
I
Charlotte.
feel like you butchered that story. What was the crack?
I think there might be a couple of typos.
Ah, okay.
This is just vegetable stock now that I'm putting it in.
Was vegetable oxo on?
Yeah. Just the veggie on. And obviously that needs thickening up, so what we do, we put a little bit of corn flour in. So I've got this out. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of this, and then a little bit of water, and it'll thicken up. I'm going to have to get used to this because if I pop that, it's going to go everywhere, isn't it?
Shout out over 100 subs now.
Oh yes, we've got over 100 subscribers now to our YouTube channel. So if anybody hasn't done it yet, you know, we're going to hit the next milestone. So make sure you subscribe. Actually, I'm just going to put a massive heat in like that, and then a little bit of water. And we'll thicken it off. It's just corn flour, it just makes the dish thicker. And then I'm going to put in some tomato puree. Was it in the way?
Yeah. My headphones are on the floor now.
I'll thicken that off, you watch. Magic powder that is.
Oh. Nice, nice.
Thickens it off. Right, so we need to add in Worcester sauce and tomato puree and soy sauce. Just soy sauce in there. I think there's only half of this goes in. Yeah. Oh, it's a dessert spoon, so it's going to be a little bit, it's going to be like 1.5 of these. Dessert spoons are a bit bigger. Roughly. As I say, don't get hung up on exact portions. I never do. You'll work it out alright. And then I've only got that much left in here, so that's all going in.
That's tomato puree.
Yeah. You'll find this will thicken it up as well.
I'd put the full bottle in. Liam's never had cottage pie before, he says.
Oh well, Liam, I hope you like it. I'm sure you will. Nice to hear from you anyway, Liam. It's been a little while since I've heard from you, so it was lovely to have a phone call with you the other day. Nice surprise. You should sign up for the Fit Body Fit Mind. I think you'll enjoy it. Get your dad involved as well. Let me know if you want to sign up for that. We can get you signed on the next one. Oh, it does smell good. Woo! So I'm going to drain off carrots and the peas, put that in there, and then we're nearly done, I think. Slowly making progress. Where's my little lid? Oh, there he is. Hello, lid. Right.
Matthew is pointing out that the text on the bottle is mirrored.
Oh, probably is, yeah. The camera's mirrored in it. Whoops.
So you can see how thick that's gone now. Oh. You don't want it too liquidy, not when you're putting potato on top, otherwise the potato will just sink straight through.
That should be right now, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
It's mainly because it said strong and northern on the front.
Though, you don't have to get that.
And that one was dark soy sauce.
Yeah, if you can get the light though, like I would get the light.
China.
It's just at the minute the shops don't seem to have everything that you need. So
Yeah. Where's this one from?
just Morrison's.
Oh, this is Lidl, this one.
Oh, is it Lidl, is it?
Taste of China.
Alright, yeah, well they don't normally do the light one, it's just the light one
That
tends to go quicker.
No, that will focus in the background. We've got dark soy sauce.
Turn that down a little. Right, I'm going to drain these off. I don't know if everything will fit in that bowl, but I'll give it a go. Ew, it's heavy. I don't know why I brought another dish out. Right, oh, loads of washing up to do.
I'm sure Dan can help.
How long have we got before I need to get in the oven?
Needs to go in soon, but alright, we're nearly done. We are nearly there. Potatoes. I think that needs to go in with the potatoes. There's the parsnips. Need a little bit of milk in here. Oh yeah. Oh, it's red hot, you can feel it here. Oh, there's steam coming off it.
See it?
Steaming up. I don't wear glasses, that would be it. You can't see it. I wouldn't see you. You would still see me,
Yeah,
wouldn't
probably.
you?
Doesn't know if that's how steam works.
Oh my god. That's not how it works. Right, just need a bit of milk in there. And then I'll put it all together.
So a little bit of milk in the
Just a
middle.
little bit, yeah. Slop it
Oh,
in.
look, you can see the steam there.
Just helps it mix up.
There's a mix up.
Hey?
You got any mix up?
Right. Look at all of that mash. cooked, lovely and soft. Right. So I now need to transfer it. I'm running out of bench space.
Need a bigger kitchen.
It's big enough. So I'll probably put some in there. I might have to go into another dish. So here we go. I need to have space for the potato on top, you see. I'm going to go for it.
Libsyn, what's in with the potato bowl?
Parsnips and just a little bit of milk. If you want to go all out, you can put a bit of butter in there, I suppose. Some people have even put like Philadelphia cheese and things in, but then I suppose I'm definitely going away from it being a cottage pie.
Put some quark in.
Put some quark. Right. I'll do this one first and get it in. What I'm going to do is place the potato a bit of time on top. You best stop putting a little bit in and then you can always top it up, can't you? It's hot. Quark! Quark! Oh my god!
Hope you wash your hands.
What? I wash my hands all the time.
How many happy birthdays did you do though? Enough.
Oh, I need to wish me other friend happy birthday today. I'm just going to do that with a fork now. So once it's on, have you ever seen cottage pie? It's got all the little lines on top. That's all I'm doing now, make it look pretty. Squash the little lines on. I might add a little bit more potato once I see where this goes. It's not going to go anywhere, but it's just see how far it spreads out. A little bit more in. I think if I get this one in, at least the one in the oven.
20 minutes. How about 25 minutes cooking time?
Probably 20 because it's quite, it's all cooked, isn't it?
Yeah. Just needs to go on the
heating
ground on
through.
top.
Yeah, because we're on top of it.
Almost time for Terry to set off, probably.
Yeah, delivery driver, give me a leave. I think it's great that we've got someone helping us today. Thank you very much.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, we are very busy at the minute at Media Savvy. So we really appreciate your help, Terry. Right, there you go, that's going straight in there. Whew.
We'll ask Terry to get a couple of pictures or video clips of the drop-offs. So if anybody doesn't want that, please let us know. Because we want to put a little compilation together after
Just
all
a
the
little
10
wave,
cooking
just
streams.
so.
Just a little wave.
Even if it's just a picture.
Nothing with your address or anything.
looks like the sort of heavens are like beaming down on it now.
It is.
It's like, oh. That's about as high a note as I can get as well. So good
Don't
luck.
do any more.
Any more and it's cracking. It's definitely cracking.
Hey, please don't. This one hasn't covered as well, obviously, but I'll make sure you all get the one that's thoroughly covered. This will be leftovers, no doubt.
This will be ours, probably.
This will be Nathan's and Dan's. And I might have a little bit as well because it smells amazing. Right, so while that's in, I need to quickly do me rest of my cake. So I'm not gonna do me washing up just yet. I'm gonna dive straight in.
What's the situation with the bits of cake that have fallen off the side?
I'll decide in a bit, Hayden. Keep your paws on.
Okay.
Can't help yourself, can you?
Well, I mean, no one wants that. Apart from me.
So, chocolate cake. This is the bit that you've all tuned in for, I know it is. Might as well stay in the sunshine.
Careful now.
No, can you imagine? I haven't got a spare. No, can't be doing that. Right, so you'll be fine after about putting the baking paper on top. Let's just start and do that straight away. So now, it's still warm. I'm going to put it on a plate, I think.
Is it the chopping plate?
Yeah. Anybody else have too many dishes in the cupboard where they just can't get to the ones that they want?
There they are, man.
There's the plate
Famous
wave.
plate.
It'll go on there after. Actually, that'll do for the top. So all I'm going to do, over the top, flip it. Right. Peel this off. I should have done this after 10 minutes and I've totally forgot about the cake. But it is going to be a little bit warm, which I'm not. Yeah, might need to let that cool a little bit before I put the icing on. For you, my friend.
That's good.
You what?
You wasted a bit on there as well, look. You need to eat that and all. Waste not, want
I'll
not.
do it that way. This plate's cold, so it might chill it out anyway. Right, so
It looks good.
I'm just going to go straight in. I'm sure it'll be fine. So this.
Lynn says it all looks really horrible, but I think she's that's with a tongue in cheek.
No, Lynn.
Hopefully. I think Matthew's emoji is the drooling one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I got a bit confused with that one. I thought it meant it was disgusting.
It's because YouTube's like have their own set of emojis which look slightly different to the normal one.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they've done like their own designed ones. They're a bit odd.
Right.
Supposed to say you're a bit odd.
You're odd.
There you
You're a bit odd.
There you are. Now you're getting it. Look at that one.
Look at that one.
Jeez.
Whoops. Yeah, for you.
Really? Can I have that?
You can have all of that,
Look at
yeah.
that, man.
Oh my god. Hit them back on there, please.
I've tasted that.
Right.
Sorry.
See, Sharon's caring.
I might have chocolate all over my face now.
You have, it's in your beard,
Mmm.
it's in your tash, your dirty tash.
And my horrible dirty tash and dirty beard as well.
There's a little bit of avocado that hasn't been mixed in right, so we'll just get rid of that. How about
even better in the sun.
Does it?
Yeah, I think you're a big child licking the spoon.
Yes.
He really is.
And what's
Who
the
said,
problem?
who said that?
Matthew said pass him some.
Exactly.
Oh.
What's the point of being in the kitchen if you can't lick the spoon? Like,
We've actually, I don't know if we're allowed to tell anybody.
Just
Have
smear
we
the
told
camera.
anybody what we've had put in the office?
Yes.
So we've had a kitchen put in the office. So after lockdown's over, we can get you in and do stuff like this live in our little kitchen.
In real
where
life?
in real life, where you can all have your own little station and get involved. And
all of the
do
spoons
that.
are mine, and if you try to lick them, we'll be having words.
Ta-da!
Oh. Give that one to Dan. Dan, can have that
Dan,
one.
do you want a knife to lick? Bit dangerous, but
You're a big boy. You can handle it.
Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Worldwide. There he is. Mr. Worldwide.
there you go. Anyway, there's our cake. So I just need to give it a chop.
Are we allowed to put sprinkles on it?
No, we're not allowed to put sprinkles on it.
If I make one, can I put
You
sprinkles
can put what you want on when you get it, yeah.
on it? Okay.
You have to, like, ruin it. Oh, would you just look at that?
Wim's asking if it's dark chocolate. And Lizzie's in now as
You
well,
can-
saying hello.
Hi, Lizzie.
Hi, Liz.
So
put
what's in?
dark
Is it
chocolate,
dark
right?
chocolate?
It's cocoa powder.
Which is like dark. isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Less sugar in on it.
I've put it away at the minute, but yeah, it's much better for you.
That's the rule with dark chocolate anyway. It's got less sugar in it. It's better for you.
But you can get like
So is that like who's getting that piece there?
no, I'll section it
Oh.
off properly.
That's disappointing.
These are going to 3 bits now. I mean, these just look so good, don't
The
they?
icing has come out. Well, the topping's come out very well.
What do we think about the cake then? Do we think it looks scrummy? The hardest bit's
You
getting
can do it as a birthday cake as well, I suppose, right?
yeah, the hardest bit. See, it's dipped in the middle a little bit. That's because it's really gooey in the middle still.
Yeah.
You want that
Nice
though. You
though.
want that to be the case.
That one's a big bit. Terry, that one's yours. That massive bit.
Aye, that's
Doing our delivery.
That's the fuel. That's the delivery fuel right there.
Yeah, I've got an easy 12 good portions out of that.
I have no
That
comment
would
to
be
make.
4
Yeah.
different portions.
I have no comment to make on how many portions I would
Isn't
have got
that,
out of
doesn't
that.
it look good?
It looks very good.
So I'm gonna.
Do we give it a one of them?
I should actually.
You do the chef's kiss like Matt.
We might run over a little bit today, like.
Yeah, we've got 10 minutes.
I know, it's just I need to dish everything out. That'll be red out of one of them plastic tongue dishes, the shepherd's pie, cottage pie.
Cakes are getting a lot of thumbs up.
Oh, brilliant. Ta-da!
So you need to do the chef's kiss with Matt.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
That's more
Wow. Tell you what I'll do. We'll
You need a
have
hat as well. You need a chef's hat.
I might make a chef's hat. I
Oh.
might get you to make one and
Oh.
copy along. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just get one piece. I'm going to put on the cake just so you can on the plate, so you can see what it looks like inside.
In real life.
In real life, it's important to do things in real life. Sometimes. And apart from running, you should never do running in real life.
Look at that.
Oh, that is gooey in the centre as well.
It's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
That is so good.
What would
isn't
you
it?
recommend to have with it? Pouring cream, Spider-Man suggests.
Good job, Spider-Man.
It was good. Bit of ice cream.
Little bit of ice cream, yeah.
Yeah, always ice cream.
Custard.
Little bit of custard, not too much.
Check, leave that out. But there you go. Quite a nice chunky piece of chocolate cake.
£3.50 in the bakery there.
Yeah, probably.
There you go.
Ow.
Put that there inside as well. isn't it? Everywhere should have got a photograph of it all actually. Well, actually, you can suppose you get it still off the video, can't you? Can you do that?
Yeah, it might not be the great, but as good a quality, but it'll be fine.
Oh, he's Dan coming for a photo.
Mr. Wolfhard.
There he is, Mr. Wilbur. Danny.
Do you want it in the light here, Dan? I think I'll have that piece for later. Another 10 minutes and dish out. I'm going to start boxing up the cake and everything now. I'm going to have to make some more space. I'm probably going to have to take a break while I clean up and dish out.
We've got suggestions of pouring cream, custard, Cornish clotted cream, strawberries and cream.
That's naughty.
You need to be careful with the cream, I think.
That's going to make
It's not really healthy then.
Yeah.
You can get 0 calorie ice cream these days.
Yeah, you can. It's actually alright. You can get high protein ice cream as well.
Made that up.
No, you can't. It's low calories, not 0 calories.
And we're going to leave the chat on the top and I'll get questions. But I'm definitely I need to concentrate on everything else at the moment.
Okay.
So you can leave the session from there, lads.
Remember to do the survey.
Yeah, please don't forget to do the survey.
Terry has left the building.
Woo!
Your driver has.
Your driver is en route.
Not quite, because he hasn't picked the meals up yet.
Oh, he's not on his way to you.
He's left the taxi rank. If you're in the chat and you're getting a delivery, your driver will be Terry and Amber will be his luxury assistant.
Make sure to give him a wave. Are we still on or not?
Yeah, we are. I'll just leave it on while you're shooting around, and if anyone's got any questions.
We'll be able to see.
This camera's on.
What, even
Do
over
you
here?
want us to put on the break screen?
Yeah, might as well. But we'll leave the chat on though,
Yeah.
because then anyone's got any questions.
We're not gone.
You haven't washed me,
We're still
wash
here.
up.
But Mel's just washing up, so there's nothing to really see
We'll
at the
maybe
minute.
pop back on when all the food's out together, so you
Yeah.
can see what it looks like before it goes on delivery.
Cool. I'll mute the old
So
microphone.
thank you everybody for tuning in, and use this time now to do the survey.
Yeah, if you can do the survey now, we'll quickly pop back when it's all boxed up and ready to go to show you guys what it looks like.
Yeah.
Won't be long. See you soon. and I've still got the jazz playing. Whoops. We're just jazzing away in the background.
Put the lids
There
on.
we are.
Yeah.
We should be back.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and I've just
Did you
realised.
take out the cottage pie with the other one?
Yeah. Terry and Amber have got one.
2 more.
Okay, we're back. Just quickly boxing up all the stuff, all the things. Mr. Worldwide is now helping as well. Good boy. Had that on top of there because it was covering the address, man.
Oh.
Lids are,
The lid
yeah.
box.
oh, there.
Done.
We're all boxed up, ready to go, ready to rock.
Enjoy. Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Quick maths.
5, 6, 7, yeah.
10, 12.
10, 12 chickens.
You don't want the hot stuff near the cake though. This is where I become a nervous because I'm like, don't. The presentation's important when it arrives. Are you just leaving that in the middle?
Terry and Amber can work out that order.
Nice. Very nice of you. Bye, Den. Off it goes.
It's on
Skip.
its way.
You're not skipping. Why are you
On
not
its
skipping?
way.
There we go. That's better. La la la. Oh, he's got a friend. There he is. You awake now? Is he awake? Excuse me. Hello. Oh,
Oh dear.
off he goes. Bye. Hey, talk to me. Hello, mate. Everything? Okay, sorted.
Sorted.
So thanks for doing one, Mel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Been a pleasure. Hope you enjoy the food.
Yeah, like I say, Matthew was asking about ideas for next week. I think a couple of people were
What's that?
asking about ideas for next week. So fill in the survey, let us know.
Next week, I think it's a closed group, so they might already have had.
Ah.
They might already want to put their own ideas in, but the week
after.
yeah, I'm gonna need
Which will
ideas.
be week
so
7, 6
which will
next
be-
week, isn't it?
It's week 6. Yeah, week 7. So it'll
Yeah.
be the 27th.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, let us know. I'm gonna cut it there. So yeah, really.
These are yours
Crispy.
here, so
There's my dinner there, or my tea actually, but never mind. So yeah, cheers guys. There's my face. I'm here again. How do I end the stream?
how do you know?
How do I stream? Right, yeah. See you guys.
See you later. Thank you for tuning in.
Ta-da.